Hello guys, please, if you're going to join this protest, remember to use your phone record, okay?
Find in Ikeja, but right now as we speak we are at the Ikeja under bridge, and I can tell you that we have members of the civil society groups, we have youths, we have people from the socialist group that have gathered here to take off for the end bad governance protest. But as you can see, the Nigerian police force are almost matching them up in their numbers and have prevented them from taking off. They're supposed to take off at 7 a.m. under the bridge in Ikeja, but the Nigerian police force was on ground to prevent them from taking off. Perhaps it's because of the instruction given by the court ruling, which states that there are only two spots that are approved for people to gather and for them to actually voice out what their demands are to the government.
Now, were you able to speak with
because the Nigerian government is the one that behaved like a terrorist government. No, I think I should remove the word behave. Nigerian government was a terrorist government. On October 2020, they decided that they were going to kill citizens who had come out to simply protest and say that their lives should be protected. They should not be killed anyhow by police. One of the things that I would say to you, there was no protest that was hijacked. NSAS protest was not hijacked. The Nigerian government brought in talks to beat up NSAS protesters and also to kill them. We saw police vehicles, the Nigerian police using its own vehicles to convey talks. We saw the Nigerian military using its own vehicles to convey talks. We saw the DSS and all of that using their own vehicles with their own men to convey talks. And I didn't put water in my mouth while I'm saying this. I'm saying this thing. We also saw the Lagos state government using its buses, those blue buses that they have.
Okay, let's.
Hold on. I allowed you to finish. So let me finish answering. I don't want to go into any other thing without answering what you have asked me. And so the Lagos state government used its own those blue buses to convey talks, to go and beat up protesters, main protesters. We still have one that was wielding knife that sometimes you still find his pictures. People have shown his pictures with politicians. So there was no hijacking. They brought in talks to attack the people. When the same talk...
Aisha, let's bring it to the reason.
Hold on. You asked the question, or do you want to do the interview on your own? I'm very good with going back home and doing what I'm doing.
Okay, please.
Because you asked the question. People are constantly being gaslighted. Things that did not happen. And the way media has continuously portrayed this thing, a message that is false, that is not factual. And so, like I said, I've told you, I've given you where the government brought in talks. And this talk, and some people say, oh, the protesters, when they were killed, they went on rampage. They didn't go on rampage. They were dispersed. The thing that you saw in Lagos, all of that burning, looting, destruction happened because there was a face-off between the thugs and the police. And right now, I can't remember, there's a particular police station where there was a face-off between this thug and the police, and the thugs went on, started all the mayhem, and they did what they did. It had nothing to do with the protesters. The protesters had been dispersed, they had been killed, they were licking their wounds, they were all over the place. It was not the talks that the government has brought in that did what they did. So the lesson here is for the Nigerian government to not use talks, you understand, and bring them into harm, and then that we end up destroying the properties. Nigerian protesters have always been peaceful, and we've seen that anytime that we have seen violence, it's always been the security agencies that bring in the violence.
All right, Aisha, thank you for all of.
Hello guys, please, one thing I want to say regarding this protest. I promise to follow this protest using my power, using my phone, you understand, to record and try to post as much as I can. Again, if you're in Nigeria, use your phone. If you're in diaspora, please, let's use our phones. Use our phone so that you have evidence. If you cannot even go on live, because I would advise you to even go on live so that when they seize the phone from you, you know you've recorded and you've posted something and people are seeing everything that is happening. You know, during the NSAS protest, what Aisha was trying to say, they were bringing a lot of their boys, the hoodlums, the guys that came to scatter the what is it called, the protest, you know, that made it end in, you know, the brutality and everything. So please, if you can use your phone, now is our power. Like these guys are using their phone. You don't use your phone. If you don't have data at that point in time, you just record and keep. It's very, very important. Thank you.